You're embarrassing me, Daniel. She hissed through her perfect smile, her hand still curled around the stem of her wine glass as her friends laughed. They don't need to know you deliver pizzas for a living. That one sentence, just a pizza boy, landed harder than any insult I'd ever heard. The room went silent for a heartbeat, long enough for me to feel the heat burn up my chest. My wife, Lily, sat between her two college friends, polished, wealthy, the kind who wore confidence like perfume. They smirked at my discomfort, like it was a punchline they'd all been waiting for. I forced a smile. Right, I said quietly, setting the pizza boxes on the counter. Just a pizza boy. They laughed. She laughed. And something inside me cracked. 2 years ago, Lily used to brag about me, to anyone who'd listen, about how I started a small delivery business out of my beat-up Honda. How I worked nights building something from nothing. She'd bring me coffee during late shifts, tell me, "You're gonna make it big one day, Danny." Now, she couldn't even say my name without rolling her eyes. After her little dinner party ended, I grabbed my jacket. "I'll wait in the car," I said quietly. "Don't be dramatic," she snapped. They didn't mean anything by it. "You called me just a pizza boy." "Oh, come on, Daniel. It was a joke. You take everything too personally." "No, Lily," I said, voice shaking. "You don't call the man who pays half the mortgage a joke." Her expression hardened. "You think delivering pizzas pays a mortgage? You barely bring in anything." That one hurt more than I expected. "Wow!" I whispered. "Don't twist my words." She shot back, but her tone was cold. "I've worked hard to build a certain image with my friends. They're successful investors, lawyers. And I'm not good enough to be part of that world, right?" "Maybe not right now," she muttered. That night, she fell asleep scrolling through her phone, smiling faintly at something on the screen. I stared at the ceiling beside her, my mind racing. The late-night texts, the business trips, the distance. I wanted to believe it was stress. But the way she said just a pizza boy told me the truth before I ever saw it. The next morning, she left for another trip. After she was gone, I checked the location-sharing app. She'd forgotten we still had linked. Her phone was downtown, at a hotel. My pulse thundered. I got in my car. The hotel was one of those places that smelled like money. I walked in wearing my delivery uniform, black polo, logo on the chest. "Delivery for room 908, I told the receptionist, making up a number. She smiled and waved me through. But I already knew that room number. I'd seen it once before on her email confirmation. When she opened the door, her lipstick was smudged, her blouse unbuttoned just enough. And behind her, half-dressed and startled, stood the man I'd seen before, the client. The one who always commented on her photos. "Daniel," she whispered. I didn't speak. "Hey, man," the guy stammered. "This isn't what it looks like." I let out a dry, bitter laugh. "Of course it is." Then I turned and walked away. She called for days after that. I didn't answer. I buried myself in work, expanding the business, handling orders, pretending I didn't see her name flash across my phone. A week later, I got an invite to another one of their gatherings. I almost deleted it, but something in me wanted to go. Not to beg, not to argue, to end it on my terms. When I walked in, every eye turned. Lily was there, flawless as ever in a red dress. She froze when she saw me. Her friends smiled awkwardly. "Didn't expect to see you," one said. "Yeah," I replied. "Just came to deliver a message." Before Lily could respond, the TV in the corner flickered on. The host's voice filled the room. "Tonight we highlight one of the fastest-growing local businesses in the city, Fire Slice, founded by none other than Daniel Rodas." Every head turned. There I was on screen, standing in one of our restaurants, shaking hands with investors. From delivering pizzas out of his old Honda to owning 5 thriving branches across the state. Daniel's story proves that hard work and heart still matter. The room went silent. Lily's wine glass trembled in her hand. I looked right at her. Guess the pizza boy did okay after all. Her eyes filled with tears. "Daniel, I didn't mean—" "Yes, you did," I said softly. "And that's fine, because now I finally believe you." She followed me outside. Please, Daniel, I made a mistake. I was scared. Scared of being judged. Scared of losing status. Status? I said, shaking my head. You lost something bigger than that, Lily. You lost me. She covered her face, sobbing. I didn't sleep with him. I swear. Don't, I said. Don't ruin this moment with another lie. I turned and walked to my car. For the first time in months, I felt free. Weeks later, the interview aired nationally. Investors called. Emails poured in. Fire Slice was growing faster than I'd ever dreamed. Then, one night, a message from her. I saw your interview. You were incredible. I miss you. I stared at it for a long time, then deleted it, because some words, like just a pizza boy, never leave you. People still ask why I keep working even though I don't have to. Why I still deliver pizzas, sometimes. I tell them the truth. It reminds me where I came from. It reminds me of the night I learned that worth isn't measured in titles or approval, but in how you rise after being told you're nothing. So I drive. I deliver. And every time I pass a hotel on Main Street, I remember the man I used to be, the one who thought love meant forgiving everything. Now I know better. Sometimes revenge doesn't need shouting or anger. Sometimes the sweetest revenge is quiet success, playing softly on a TV screen, right in front of the person who once called you just a pizza boy.